Home to you and yours. Today we're going to have a little bit of fun. Today's cards are my Halloween or fall collection. Um, and today we get two cards. They were actually stuck one with the other. And I wanted to share this because today's energy, since we're moving away from the full moon, a lot of us felt a lot of new things and a lot of things that reminded us of kind of difficult situations as this full moon came to be. Um, and sometimes it's hard to let that go. There have been a lot of shakeups and breakups. And while there's nothing wrong with any of that, because we're constantly evolving, it's how you perceive the information and how you learn about yourself during these transitory experiences. The idea here is to actually enjoy the visit and to find different ways to find happiness. And why not find happiness? It's all in the way that you desire to find it. And do you want to keep it? Did you write that in your book? I want you to understand that the future is really not a future. It is an illusion. It is for all sense and purposes, right? The future is just a glimpse of what could be. It is what you do in the present that actually takes you to that future. So, as long as you understand you are not the only one putting your future together, it's a group of people that are around you and a group of possibilities that are around you that help you mold the future that you want. And you get many, many choices in your future. The idea is for you to create as many wonderful opportunities and possibilities as you can. Maybe something didn't work out that you were really, really expecting. Don't expect. Just live. Maybe the job that you really wanted wasn't everything you thought it would be. Well, you just started it. So give it a chance. Mold into it. Because we transform based on the things that are happening around us. And we make things happen. So if anybody, and I always tell people, with the future, I can tell you, and people should be able to tell you, well, these are all the paths that you have available to you. To be honest, they're all infinite possibilities, all of them. For example, if I were to tell you in 6 months you're going to lose your job, what are you going to do in the present? You're going to work damn hard to keep that job. Therefore, you are the essential tool that you are going to use to keep your job. And chances are you're going to keep your job. Okay? Or perhaps you're going to be provided with something even better. Those are all the possibilities and probable possibilities. So these are the things that you need to think about as this full moon is now going back in time, in its own phases. This is where we sit and we reflect as it goes into, I call it the dark moon. It's a new moon, but it's a dark moon. It has nothing darkness about it, only that the sun is not shining where it's supposed to. That's not everything is woo-woo, okay? I want you guys to understand that. Not everything is woo-woo. There are astrological things that happen, they've been happening for eons. What makes it so different now? Not a lot. It's how we perceive it and how we work with it. That's what makes and brings change. So let's get back to today's two cards. They're really interesting. There is this one. This one's really interesting. This is the Six of Skulls. It's a very pretty card. It was designed by the Art of Brit, and that is my daughter. It says, "Oh my, you have the makings of a true witch this season." Who isn't? Now it's time to sit back and reflect on your path and desires. Your heart is asking for commitment in many forms, but the commitment is from you. Time to fly. Whee! Okay, that's the first card. Now the second card, believe it or not, is a little, it's the Ace of Tricks, and it is a little spell. These cards bring little spells, wonderful little spells, that you use on your daily life. These are not just to use on Halloween, but they're great to take to parties. I have plenty of people that take them to parties and they film their readings, and it's like, I'm kind of glad. So the Ace of Tricks says, "I call upon the Ace of Tricks to gather this magic and make candles flick." Now, what magic could this card be possibly talking about? Your magic. Everything that comes from your mouth, everything that you desire, it comes up through your throat chakra. Here goes. It goes from your heart chakra to your throat chakra, out your mouth. When it does that, sweethearts, that's an intention. The universe is going to listen to the intention. They're going to go through your possibilities and say, yeah, this might work. And then the manifestation phase begins. So I call upon the Ace of Tricks to gather this magic and make candles flick. Candles use fire. Fire is energy. Energy is light. Light is love. So everything that you desire must have light and love to make those candles flick. Or else, I'm sorry, it's just not going to work. It won't. With the right intention, which I just explained, I send to thee success in everything, so mote it be. Ask your guides what you need to do. They're waiting for your instructions. This is how it works. Your guides are sitting going, ask and you shall receive. Once you ask in earnest, with truth and integrity, with love and light, your guides, your angels, your animal totems, all these beings that have been assigned to you, that you made sure you picked for the task that you were going to have here, for this purpose of being here. Because you're not here because you're beautiful. It's not, no. No. Then this is where they begin to work. This is where the law of attraction, this is where that spark of energy, this is where that spark of beginnings starts to happen. Now, sometimes we don't like, in order for us to get there, certain things have to happen, and we don't like it, we don't understand it. We need to step back, folks, and we need to say, okay, you've been patient with me this time. I'm going to be patient with the movements that you're doing right now. Fully understanding that if it is yours, it'll come back. You have to surrender to that fact. That's what it is. That is how I live my life. I have good days. I have bad days. But I know that when I'm just not getting anywhere, I just sit back and I allow things to unfold. And then I see things in a different point of view. I get out of myself and become aware of what my awareness is doing. And I look at myself as a third person. I'm going, what is happening, Mary? And then I learn, because Mary is in the thick of things spiritually, and she turns back and she goes, things are moving. Sit back. Let the universe do what it has to do to get you in your right coordinates. There's going to be shifting. There's going to be transformations. But understand that it's not only on you. These things are not just going to happen to you. You will fire start people around you that are going through their own transformation. Because if you really believe that you're the only one that bad things can happen to, you're not in the present. You're looking inside of you and not around you to see what else could there be. What other possibility could also be helping me? What other possibility could help others? What other possibilities could get me to where I need to be? Do I need to be proactive? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you need to step back. So this is a message for this weekend. If you feel you need to step back, you step back. If you feel that you are going through a transformation, which you are every second of the day, your atoms are moving, your molecules, they're doing their things, your neurons, they're doing their thing. But if you feel that you're a little out of control, talk to someone. Find a holistic therapist. But in this case, for today and for the weekend, because these are weekend cards, go ahead and give yourself an understanding that yes, we know more than other people think we do. And sometimes we even catch ourselves by surprise. We're like, oh my God, right? But reflect. It is time to reflect on the path and your desires. Your path and your desires. And you need to understand that your heart has to be in it. If your heart is not in it, what could you possibly think the outcome would be? And then, of course, this beautiful little spell to make candles flick. Candles use flames. Flame is a fire. Fire is an energy. Energy is light. Light is love. When you strip it of everything that it truly is materially, and you strip it to what it truly means in its most primitive and fundamental form, you must realize that love is energy. Energy that makes everything possible. But everything that makes everything, love makes everything possible when there is light in what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you desire. If what it is that you're desiring, what it is that you're looking for is out of love, and everyone around you is going to get a piece of it, and every part of your life, every transition, every evolution of your life is going to be part of that love. It's going to get some of that love. The equation that you are producing, that you are intending, that you are going to manifest is that perfect equation. It will work for you, but you cannot hold anything back. give and take. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Moira's Light. It is the 4th of September. We are doing a reading for today, Saturday and Sunday. I'll be back on Monday, and we'll start the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday readings. I hope that this message means something, that I touched your heart center and you're actually feeling what it is in a form of clarity. There is no reason to fail. Failure is an ego-based emotion. Failure does not exist. Ahum to you and yours. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend.